Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakahakwadash, Barakatum. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and infinite honors to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutations to you sincere Akim out there, pushing this word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the globe. May you brothers endure to the end. This is the brother Ra'aya with another video, and I'm going to start it off in Revelation chapter 6, verse 5. And this is done with the black horse of the so-called, four horsemen of the apocalypse, which are just symbolic for different events that would be taking place during the last days. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. Verse 6, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine." And we're going to go into that word penny in the Strongs, which I had to go to a different website to get it because, the Strongs on the blue letter, even though this is the blue letter as well, but trying to go through the Strongs, like that, by clicking on tools, hey, it's slowing down for some reason. But regardless, this is that word penny in the Strongs, which is G1220, denarion. And when we go to the outline of biblical usage, it says denarius, containing 10, a Roman silver coin in New Testament time. It took its name from it being equal to 10 asses, which were a bronze coin during Roman times, which later was made out of copper. A number after 217 BC increased to 16, about 3.898 grams or 0.1375 ounces. It was the principal silver coin of the Roman Empire. And we're currently living in, Rome reborn, the United States of America. So what would this be likened unto today? The US dollar. From the parable of the laborers in the vineyard, it would seem that a denarius was then the ordinary pay for a day's wages. And in the ancient world, and even in the laws of the scriptures, a man was paid for all the work he did that very day. It wasn't like it wasn't like how it is today, where you're paid every 2 weeks, for the average worker, which is completely wicked. So when we look at it in a modern sense, an entire laborer's pay or paycheck would be used to buy all your necessities. And what does that sound like? Inflation, which we're currently in the United States of America. And it's only going to get worse from here on out as these prices go up and, the value of the dollar decreases. People are going to be paying damn near their entire paycheck for not even half a basket of goods. Even fast food is becoming like going to a 4 or 5 star restaurant for the average person out here, which is what I'll be going into with this lesson. And this is a video from This Is John Williams' YouTube channel titled "Fast Food to Hit $50 per person with 100% proof. A measure of wheat for a penny and 3 measures of barley for a penny." And it's only going to get worse from here on out. They got that saying out there, today is the cheapest things have ever been. Hey, it's going to be unaffordable to be an average American, so-called middle class out here. Because the powers that be are systematically destroying the United States of America. They've got these politicians which are in their pockets to continue to print, more and more dollars to send to foreign wars or to give to these migrants to inflate the money. Then on the same side, you've got a other countries de-dollarizing, such as the BRICS, which is going to further hamper the power of the US dollar. And what this is ultimately leading to is the bringing in of a new system, a digital system, CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, which the middleman between the average person and those CBDCs is going to be the MARKOFTHEBEAST in Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 18, which is the RFID/NFC C-HIP implant. But for this video, I'm going to play about the first 4 minutes or so. And this is a fair use copyright disclaimer. I do not own any of the footage in this clip, nor do I stand to gain from it monetarily. It is simply for educational purposes.
Hey, what's up, guys? John here. Fast food prices are going to go to $50 for a single person coming 2020.
And this is just fast food, which is, the cheapest and worst food you can get. How much more for a restaurant quality food, or just going to try to find healthier alternatives at the grocery store?
Once upon a time, a few dollars could purchase a quick meal at a fast food restaurant.
Hamburger and french fries and a Coca-Cola. That'd be 35 cents, please.
But these days, grabbing a burger and fries takes a much bigger bite out of your wallet.
We're going to gradually see these prices increase every single month. It might sound hard to believe, but what if I were to tell you I have verifiable proof that this is, in fact, what's coming? For example, look at this order. Five Guys, a bacon cheeseburger with a little fry and a regular soda came out to $20.57.
And as crazy as it sounds, $24.10 seems, pretty cheap for some of the prices I've paid at Five Guys before, which that's completely ridiculous for a single, hamburger.
After tax, almost $22, $21.91.
Five Guys is not alone. The price of eating at restaurants rising higher than the rate of inflation in the last 12 months.
That's absolutely insane. If you want a small Coke at McDonald's, $3.60 for a small Coke. A hash brown at McDonald's, $6 now. It's.
And I know you people out there are noticing things are incrementally increasing in price. Maybe by 50 cents, maybe another sales tax or state tax added to it. In some cases, $2, $3, $4, $5 increase. And again, it's only going to continue as the powers that be continue to systematically destroy the purchasing power of the US dollar and, the US economy as a whole. But, ultimately, this is through the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to bring down the United States of America, because it is time for the judgment of this wicked place and you Edomites, so-called white people who control it. And hey, the judgment for you wicked Israelites, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who want to see this wicked society continue to go, continue to prosper, which is not going to happen. And, as these prices increase, more and more people are going to have to turn to what? Eating fast food out there. But as we're seeing, even the fast food, the cheapest food, is quickly becoming unaffordable. Just the other week, you had the CEO of Kellogg's say that, look, even though prices are increasing, maybe you're definitely going to need to tighten your belt. And why don't you start getting cereal to feed your family for dinner? Madness. But again, a measure of wheat for a penny and 3 measures of barley for a penny. Your entire paycheck just to survive and get half, a third of what you'd usually be able to get.
Absolutely unbelievable. I saw this video, 6.7 million views. Somebody talking about, what's happening right now on fast food. I'm going to show you in a second. But when you look at these laws that are now already in place, that are set to hit, it's going to change everything that you think about fast food, everything that you think about food in general. and where food prices are actually heading in America. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give you the facts and show you exactly what's going on to help you and position you for what I believe is going to be a more expensive and uncertain future. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. YouTube will share the content, educate more people about what's going on in the U.S. economy. And if you'd like to fix your credit, we would love to help you at my company, GreatCreditFast.com. That's GreatCreditFast.com. If you have late payments, medical bills, charge-offs, foreclosures, bankruptcies, repossessions, or any negative item in your credit report, go to GreatCreditFast.com. Click the link in the description just below. Schedule a free strategy session for tomorrow, for Friday. Take a look at this.
Who made these prices? It's overnight stuff with these fast food places. One night it's like, yeah, dude, everything's $1. Let's roll here, dude. I love fast food. You can live on this. This is the blue collar food. Then bam, overnight it's like, hey, guess what? Your Arby's is $53. I'm never paying $53 for fast food. One trip at McDonald's right now, one single trip to McDonald's, $30. $30? $30? That's pizza money. You're not pizza.
That's exactly what's happening right now. It's absolutely what's happening. Remember, I don't know if a lot of people remember this, but many years ago, you go to a fast food restaurant, you go through a drive-through, and you could do it and break a $5 bill, right? In 1987, look at this.
Said you could get 2 of these burgers, not for $3 or $5, but for just $1.
2 burgers for $1, 1987. Now it's $30 for a drive-through combo meal. But when you start to connect the dots on what's happening now, McDonald's reported a 14%.
Hey, that's it with this clip. You pretty much get the point. But biblical prophecy continues to take place right before our very eyes. Hey, we are in the last days, really the last seconds of the last days, because when the Messiah, Yahushua, the Son of the Most High, whom the world ignorantly refers to as so-called Jesus, came on the scene, that was the beginning of the last days. And it's only going to get worse from here on out. Apostle Tahar has deemed 2024 to be the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and we can see that with each passing day, some new thing, some new situation to make people's lives worse out here happens. But I'm going to close it out in Isaiah chapter 24. I'm going to start at verse 7. Like I said earlier, this is ultimately the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai on the United States of America for the wickedness that it's been committing. The new wine mourneth, and the vine languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh. And that Edomite that was just complaining about the prices of food, he was definitely sighing. Hey, imagine where he's going to be at, to where when he can't afford damn near anything. Verse 8, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. And we've definitely been seeing a lot of this with these past holidays. They recorded that this Thanksgiving and Black Friday were some of the worst out there. Christmas, this was one of the lowest Christmases there were out there. And, the other month we had Mardi Gras, which is usually lasts for about a month. They cut it down to 2 weeks. Hey, people just don't have the money, the spirits to enjoy these things out here. They can see that the situation is continuing to deteriorate. Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with the song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Instead of enjoying a beer or, a few shots of liquor, to celebrate a job promotion, people are getting drunk to drown out the fact that they just lost their job, the fact that they're living paycheck to paycheck, the fact that the next day, the next month, they could be getting evicted from their homes. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down, and the United States of America is known as Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon in the scriptures, and Babylon in the Hebrew is Babel, which means confusion. And we can see that when you're paying $50 for fast food, the city of confusion is being broken down economically, morally, and militarily. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. These businesses, a lot of these middle class mom and pop businesses going out because prices are too high. They just can't afford to continue going. Verse 11, there's a crying for wine in the streets, and that's talking about understanding, because wine can be symbolic for philosophies or understanding out there. You get drunk, you drink it, and you either get drunk off of it, like how this American lifestyle gets people drunk and off kilter, or you drink it and it's soothing to your soul, like the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of these scriptures are. There's a crying for wine or understanding in the streets. All joy is darkened and the mirth of the land is gone. And you see a lot of videos out here of people, looking for answers about what's going on and what's going to happen next. You've got a lot of people now even, having to do nothing but make references to the Bible, because they're starting to see that we are living in biblical times, which we truly are. We're living in the times of the great judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the times of Jacob's trouble, when Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is going to judge this planet for all the wickedness these people have been committing in it, especially you Edomites, as well as you Israelites in the United States of America. So that's it with this video. And with this video, I hope you sincere Akim and Akwath were edified. Just keep strong. We are almost out of this final wicked captivity of the heathen nations, chiefly of the Edomites. And as always, I'm going to say Abad Babol, Kwam Yasharallah, and until next time, Shalom.